Hi, everybody. Welcome to your Mental Health Monday. I'm Jason Workman, the Director of Behavioral Health at the Foundation, and many of you know me as that. However, what a lot of people don't realize or know of is that I've been a law enforcement chaplain for 16 years. I started my chaplaincy work with the Omaha Police Department and served 1 year there. And then Douglas County Sheriff's Office, I have served there for the last 15 years, and I'm currently their senior chaplain. A lot of people would say, well, chaplains are nice people, not really sure what they do, or, they just do death notifications. And this video is really to encourage you to look a little differently at your chaplains. A lot of departments have one, a handful of chaplains, or maybe several. And that's not just law enforcement only, but there's also fire chaplains. And we really are one and the same. It's just that we specialize in the areas that we're in. Some chaplaincy programs have a blended program where you have fire and police chaplains because the work is so similar that they really just serve first responders in general. Now, there's benefits to all those things, and that's not what my focus is today. My focus is really to encourage you and your families to be able to look at your chaplaincies within your departments and see them as an opportunity to be a support for you. As first responders, at times they may have moral injuries, spiritual injuries from the job that they perform, and they begin to struggle with things like faith, or they begin to struggle with how in the world can I reconcile a good God and the things that I see day in and day out on the streets. And you know what? That's what those chaplains are there for. They're not there to push a particular religion or to win you over to their faith or their religious beliefs. They're there to support you in an ecumenical way, in a way that has nothing to do with religion unless you bring it up. They want to be there in an emotional support for you, a mental support for you, and when appropriate, relationship support for you and your families and the things that you deal with day in and day out of your lives. But they also want to support you in the job that you do. And when the subject comes up of faith or moral injuries or spiritual injuries, they want to help support you in that. And so I really encourage you to get to know your chaplains, get to know the chaplain program. And you know what? I'm also going to really encourage command in line both from top and bottom. If your chaplaincy program is not really active, it's not well supported, or it needs to age out and have some fresh blood in there, create the change for that, because chaplaincy or chaplains alone can really do a lot and to support peer supports and the support work that they do. They can support a department and their men and women as they do the jobs they do, and they support families when families are struggling. They perform funerals, weddings. They've been a part of ceremonial events. They really offer, in times of crisis and times of disaster, a place where a first responder can come and just find support on scene and search and rescues in difficult situations, not only just in death notifications, maybe it be a fatality accident, structure fire where there were several lives lost, or a single life lost. It doesn't matter. The chaplains want to be a ministry of presence for you. And so please look within your departments, find your chaplains, and find one that you can connect with. It doesn't matter who they are or what religion. There's more personality in the ministry of presence and the connection that you make with them that really brings about a strong support from a chaplain to the first responder doing their jobs. And through that support, they find support for their families, because that's what chaplains are there to do. So I really hope that you'll take some time to consider that for your Mental Health Monday, because what we do in our spiritual lives affects us mentally. So blessings to all of you, and may you all be safe. For you first responders out there, not only be safe, but remain dangerous, being professional and excellent at the job that you do. Take care.